Good morning, T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So we got to get into this article. XRP users move funds away from exchanges as inflows on crypto market increase. We also got to cover the crypto market as a whole. We talked last night before I went to bed. If you guys would have watched any of my 3 stations, you could have been out in front of this. I called for a drop down from where it was at. Everybody was calling for a rise. And Crypto TV, Hayden, Dusty's Outhouse Crypto News, as I call him, Dusty's BC, whatever the hell he calls himself. They both went long yesterday. And what they do, they wrecked you. I called for a drop right to their minimum. You see that? That's called beautiful, perfect, up to the minute, up to the date, trusted technical analysis, because I know what I'm talking about. See how it came right up to that downsending resistance? That was the area we talked about. It had to come down and bounce off of if we're going to be bullish. If not, this will fail. And I'm talking bullish for the short term. This will fail now and come back down to here and farther if this isn't going to bounce off of here. By the looks of volume, on those two 30-minute candles, the fact that that reversal hasn't cleared out of this zone is tremendous. Like I said yesterday with XRP, we talked about how with the continuation to the, with Bitcoin, we talked about when we continued out of that pattern and broke down, what we were expecting on a breakdown out of here. And this is how I knew we were coming down farther last night. Why I did so many updates. You guys should see how many updates I did between 1 and 2 in the morning yesterday. I did like 5 between my 3 stations. But when we dropped out of here, I showed you guys every reason why I thought that this was going to end up being worse. Because when we came up here, when we broke down, we shouldn't have broke down all the way down to here. Let me get into the 4-hour. We should have broke down and we should have been able to use 47,944 as support. The fact we came below that and we were trying to use it as resistance last night, I said, this isn't good. We're going to continue to the downside. And that's exactly what we've done. Nothing more, nothing less. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, I simply have no reason why you're not. And if you're not part of Tom's army, maybe one of these days find a way into the army. $9.99 a month. I saved you more than that just last night alone, as I always do. I come on here 24/7. I don't shy away when it's red. In fact, I thrive when it's red because I know the market. And when you know the market, you're not afraid of the market. If you're afraid of the market, you're listening to these other schlubs and you're losing all your money. I told you that's exactly where a first opportunity to buy would be. So if you bought it right there, that's the first opportunity at 46,276 area. We got down to, and it came right into my circle. I knew it was going to. That's why I did so many updates last night. And yeah, it's exhausting. So if somebody wants to send a tip, hey, by all means, you can send a donation. There's a link to my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Also, you can donate XRP straight to my Uphold. It's in the video description. But if you want to know what I mean, last night I did an update on XLM. I did an update on XRP 8 and 7 hours ago on my main station. Then you go over to my Swing Traders Anonymous, which has 944 subscribers. So if you want to be part of this party before it becomes partner, I did 2 updates yesterday. I talked about the El Salvador Citizens Claim, and then I did Bitcoin Emergency Technical Analysis, and that's where we talked about the breakdown exactly where you've seen outside of my partner page. And then with my ISO headquarters, 605 subscribers. It's absolutely tremendous, all the support. And then I did the Buckle Up Now ISO 20022, set to be a bumpy ride. Then I did Doge, Shiba, Algo, IOTA, urgent technical analysis right before the drop. So if you guys want to be part of all this fun, if you want to see some extra content that doesn't have to do with my partnered page, go check out all of them. I want to thank the 5,290 subscribers on my XRP Future Millionaire page. It's absolutely tremendous. I'm going to give you guys a moment to hit that like button before we go into the article.
Here again. this, cause I'm so cool. I can predict the charts. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month.
Good morning, XRP Future Millionaire, and I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Mother's second choice for allowing me the continued use of their express written consent, their music, copyrighted material. Make sure you get their express written consent if you would like to use their music as well. Thank you to Mr. Anthony Carter. Hope you're being safe out in Australia and the outback while you're touring, my brother. So, this is what we were talking about. If we could get a bounce off of this region, we would end up building something like this, but we got to see. We're not necessarily clear out of this level. We're red in the 4 hours, so we're going to have to see if we ride down this first before we can have a bounce up. Or we're real close to breaking back into this channel, guys. We break back into that channel, expect some further volatility way down to 41,994. That's your key to getting back to 41,994 is if we break into this channel. So that's what we're watching right now. You got resistance at 47,183 now. Even though we popped over that briefly to 47,357. So let's just say we have a fighting support at 47,183. Resistance very tight at 47,944. If we fall through, we've already have a proven drop to 46,589. And we're trying to make our way to 46,276 to bounce perfectly in that little area that I had put out there yesterday. We're within the range. Now the question is, are we going to trade through the range? Are we going to trade through the range? Is this a quick bounce off? Or are we going to start to trade in between here before finally falling between here and ultimately giving out? So there's a lot of stuff that's going on right now. It's not just, hey, Tom, you're doing great. Where's it going to go? No, it's a lot more than that. You can't just look at the charts and be like, oh, that's what's going to happen. And you'll get rocked. So there's that. We got XRP that I want to cover, and then I want to go into that article because it's fascinating. Like I said, we got resistance. Right now, you can see we fell through 83. We picked back up, but we actually came down. So I said yesterday, 85 wasn't the right buy. I know a lot of people were pushing everybody in that direction. If you guys would have listened to Tang, he had the perfect solution. He showed you how to buy it at 88, 85, 83, or 82, 78. Every single spot, and he gave his opinions. Those are valuable commenters. You need to pay attention to that. They're not trying to pinpoint you the exact number. They're trying to pinpoint you the area to buy. This is the area to start, you know, expanding portfolios if you feel the need. We're not at $1.03 anymore. So, the very interesting thing to watch here this morning is XRP did not use 82.4 as support. Oh, well, I mean, it did use it as support. I mean, what am I talking about? It's kind of being a weak bounce right now. When it fell through that support area, you'd expect to see more than that volume in 17 minutes. Because now we're only 13 minutes left in this candle, and that's not a very strong reversal candle. This almost, you know, this is what we have to watch for. You have to watch, okay, for it to do one of these and hook back into this area and then start playing off in the 79, 78 area. This is a temporary hold point, but it doesn't necessarily, it's not a great sense of strength in this area. So right now we got resistance at 88. We've got this mid support that it happened to catch at 82.4, which is why I put it here. We got a truer support in the area. I don't know why that 79 is still there. I must have followed it with something. But that blue line at 78, that's a spot where we can next hit, and then 75. But if you fall through there, then we got a whole nother can of worms to open up. So we figured we'd come back down here and retest the middle of this rounding bottom part right here. So, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. But to me, I'm not buying right here. I'm just going to let it play out. I'm not in no rush. I can see what's going on. So let's get into that article now because I really want to read the XRP article. But you can see yesterday, even with XLM, we talked about this too. It came and got rejected by 27.8. This is another one we talked about yesterday extensively. When we fell out of this, we were looking at finishing the handle and bouncing off of 27.92, and we talked about this extensively. I said the thing that looked like what happened, though, is we came under here and we were bouncing underneath, which means we might continue to the downside. And by doing what I said and us breaking down below this little area right here, we could never do what we needed to do. We fell below. We wanted to first bounce here, but we didn't. Then we wanted to bounce here as a last resort, but we didn't. So now we came down, almost bounced to 26.3, and now it looks like a J-hook, like a fake bounce. That might lead us down to 25.1. So we got to be very careful. I mean, very careful. XDC is the other one I wanted to cover this morning. We talked about the possible pump off of this pennant. I don't know if it's going to get to 12 cents, but we talked about... Here, I don't want to confuse you. That was our unrealistic push up. But we talked about how it was a great buy off of this. I came on here a couple days ago, and we talked about this. It was doing this, and I felt like it was going to break out at least to here. And I said, what a great pump that would be. A nice, easy trade. And I said, if I could buy XLM, I would have bought it. But it's not an Uphold. Because that was a 12% buy. Right now, it's already pumped 8.9% from when we put this out. So, 8.8 is the first resistance. 9.7. And then if it breaks 9.7, you would have a nice, healthy pump up to about 12 cents. It's just that simple. It's a long sideways continuation pattern. I thought it was a bullish continuation to the upside. It's just retracing. And I said, don't get thrown off by it being under the 30-minute. It could just be a joke. And look what happened right when it popped up at the end over the 30-minute. It got a nice 7% boost overnight. So, hopefully you're paying attention to XDC. You've got resistance at 8.8. You got a support at 8.3. If it falls through that 713, we have ghosts in my house. I don't know what toy that was of my son's, but it just started going off like it was possessed. So, and then since we're all the way through here, let's do DGB as well. DGB is coming down to the 3176 triple bottom. If it doesn't hold the triple bottom, it comes down to the 2561. It's getting very juicy for a DGB, and it's made up its mind. So 3176 support. I even drew that at the end of that and said, look, we're going to continue to the downside to at least 3176 so that people could see. And now, since I drew that out there so that we could see exactly what I was thinking, it's come down 5.95% of the 9.19% retracement. So we're in no man's land here, ladies and gentlemen. Just sit back, pay attention, be alert, and hit that like button. And let's read this. XRP users move funds away from exchanges as inflows on crypto market increase. XRP whales are moving their funds away from exchanges as inflows on the cryptocurrency market increase in general. We talked about the inflows on Bitcoin yesterday, so I knew we were going to drop. The inflows, they're taking money off of their wallets, their trusted wallets, you know, their private wallets, and they're loading them back up to the exchanges. An outflow, they take the cryptos off the exchanges and they put it into their wallets, which would be more bullish. When there's inflows, it's very bearish. That means nobody's holding on to their cryptocurrencies. So XRP whales are moving their funds away from exchanges as inflows on the cryptocurrency market increase in general. 2 large transfers from crypto or exchange wallets. The first transaction shared by Whale Tier Transaction Tracker Whale Alert appeared 3 hours before press time, with 162 million XRP being moved from the Nexo exchange. The large transaction appeared only a few hours before the asset spiked down by the 4.3%. After the large transfer, the exchange's hot wallet holds only 2 million XRP coins. Whoa. 162.122 million or 138.172 million transfer from to unknown wallet. What the hell is going on here? Why does this keep restarting? Oops. That's something else we're going to get into. I must have got into it. Yep. Sorry about that. Okay. So, and then the second less significant transaction was made on the Binance exchange and was worth 11 million, approximately against the previously moved 130 million. The large transaction was made to an unknown address that currently holds a mind-blowing 300 million XRP, Both transactions were made during the large inflows trend, when users have been moving the major parts of their funds to exchange addresses. Binance has reported 7,000 Bitcoin reserves to increase as 65,000 Bitcoin in total has been sent to exchange hot wallets, including decentralized exchanges. XRP price action. Unfortunately for its holders, a stable exchange flow does not help XRP to continue trading above 90 cents. The asset is currently trading at 83 cents after losing 16.8% of its previous gain value in less than 1 week. The first signs of a retrace have appeared on XRP after the asset started moving up on December 20th and gained 21% in 4 days. In the long term, XRP has been continuously moving down since reaching its most recent high of $1.30. During the long-term downtrend, the asset has lost almost 40% of its value and even more compared to its all-time high. And this is, see, this is what I'm talking about when people write articles. All-time highs at $2. You mean seasonal fucking highs? All-time highs, don't insult XRP, is at $3.40 plus. But this actually puts it in a better light, because if you take it from all-time highs, we're down about fucking a ridiculous amount, 70%. So that's just some things to keep in mind. We're coming out firing this morning because we need to come out firing. It's looking brutal out here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, because if I sugarcoat it, you're going to lose all your fucking money. Let's face it, there's nobody else in this business who does it like I do. And if you follow me, you're going to know what's going to happen before it happens. Let's face it. Everybody's telling you to fucking buy this shit. Everybody. Everybody. It's embarrassing. I wish we had more professionals like me in this business, but everybody only cares about their fucking views. That's okay. See what the market is saying. This isn't a crash. Healthy pullback, then parabolic pump. Yep, and then you wake up in another pullback. See what the schloes are saying. Here's our recent look around news with XRP. Ripple wins. Ripple wins. Hear that? Ripple wins. It's always some bullshit. It's going to come out, guys. I told you. There's a lot of stuff that people are going to start talking about XRP. And guys, this whole all XRP will disappear. That's such a narrative they started pulling on because they can't figure out the fucking charts. You know, so they're all saying that now because they don't know the fucking charts. It's a tragedy that people are that embarrassing when you look at their technical analysis. Why somebody would continue to not want to watch my technical analysis is beyond me. So I want to do UB2 solid and we're going to get out of here. Make sure to hit that like button. You've had plenty of time. Truth, resolve, and understanding. To be a FUD assassin, you must have true, push beyond yourself. UB2B. Claim your inner potential. FUD assassins. UB2B. Dun, 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 dun. Search for crypto. XRP Future 222 and Vincenzo's Gold are the only ones you can trust right now at Cryptocurrency Analytics Update. That's the truth. Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. He's almost up to partner. He's at about 940 subscribers. Already hit the 4,000 watch time. So less than 60 subscribers away, and your old pal Vincenzo will be the second speaker to be partner on YouTube. So the brothers. So I really appreciate all this UB2 side. We went over the rest of those. Absolutely brilliant, spectacular, breathtaking. So, I mean, that pretty much covers it up. A synopsis right now, looking bleak, looking bearish. If we're to look bullish, we're going to bounce off of this downtrending resistance, like I said, and use it as support, which we technically could have done here if we can make a bigger run. But I think if we're going to do anything like this, it's going to have to come back through. We might come back into this channel today. But at least we came up through here. But what you don't want to see is us on the bottom of this, guys. So if you see us on the bottom of this line, that's bad news. That's bad news. At all costs, if you're looking for some kind of bullish reversal here, you got to stay above 47,183. You just got to. Otherwise, you could also have potential of a reversal here. But it might come down and make a W like right here. So there's a lot of possibilities here. Or it could simply hook around. So let's just pay attention, be alert, because Bitcoin's going to lead the way. XRP is going to follow closely behind it. XRP bounced off the 82.4, which is the spot where I thought if you were buying in the 80-cent range, this would be the area. I still wouldn't, I don't know. We're under the short-term moving average, so you got to start looking at everything. That's the short-term moving average in the 30-minute. You really want it to be above this and get above here before you start taking any real, gambles. You could take the swing right here of 83 to 88 possibly, but if it falls through, then you're going to start bouncing from 78 to 82, and then it starts to become weird because then you can create a small head and shoulders pattern on just a drop. So just pay attention to that, and let's be alert because there's a lot of money to be made and a lot of money to be lost.